But where's my tablet?
Go look for it.
I looked everywhere.
Oh yeah, Arthur, that just mustache. Yeah, no, that's ugly.
I want to see the mustache.
I can't anymore.
Okay.
I thought the opium did it for your appetite. Usually does.
I am not an opium user, sir. I take morphine for medical reasons.
Okay, Uncle? Yeah, I'm gonna do some sniffing around, see if I can
Whatever
drum
you
up
say,
some leads.
Reverend, it's all the
Well,
same with
do
me.
it quietly.
You're weak, and you're hiding, and you're being up there, and heaven don't give two shits about you. So you take opium to feel okay, and them's the facts.
Them ain't the facts, sir.
I'm sorry, Reverend. But the way I see it, your kind is parasites, deceiving people, and a greater evil than those of us who know better.
Is that so?
Yes, it is.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Why don't you leave him alone?
That man's a mess. He contributes nothing.
Just leave him, okay?
Yeah, look at that clean shaven Arthur. What?
You hit me in the day.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried. What do you want?
Wait,
Just a few bucks. I'm sure.
Get
lost. Well, I'll go try someone with a heart. You do that. How you doing, old friend? It's funny.
he coughed.
Us ending up down here.
Why did he cough? There's no reason to.
Pennsylvania, fighting this lot.
Coughs are not allowed.
Many times. I see I'm bored.
Oh, I forgot my mic was connected.
What are you-
He coughed,
We lost
boys.
them back days. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves. You know, a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would... My days are looking good long. Always dreams crushing trouble first. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, Jim. Let me show you how it's done.
Oh, look at that. My better clothes. Man, like my horse is a Tennessee Walker, but I like her. I like her.
It's okay, girl. Just a scratch. Passing you. Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and... What are you doing? Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Of course, it's law. I'm stupid.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
It's Russian.
Gotten myself in a spot.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted, man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do not
doing.
shoot them. You hear me?
Oh, I was gonna shoot them.
All right.
That's the problem. I was about to shoot them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Hurry up, damn it! Faster! Come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur.
Arthur Callahan.
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I'll get there.
These fellas wanted for. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No! Did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Come on, we'll make it.
Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train.
Yeah, that's how it's been.
The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can.
The flat carriage.
You think you can
Come
jump
on,
over?
Jane, let's go.
Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
Woohoo!
Cop bastard. I didn't do nothing.
Come on, boy, you're not gonna win. This is Arthur Morgan. Oh my god. Oh my god, my cattleman is looking sleek. Come on, buddies. Eat egg.
Come on! You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Gonna be...
My hat! You piece of crap!
Don't let them get away!
Only making it worse. Just you and me now, pal.
Oh, I want that key.
Stop the train!
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Need some gin? Come on! Just don't get it.
Are you sure?
I don't think I can open the door from the outside.
Oh God, he's got a knife. Oh God!
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Man, he stabbed me. That hurt. You hurt Arthur. The guy actually just stabbed right in me. Give me money.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural.
That's gotta be Saint
All right,
Lee.
let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is
Tobacco.
part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another
The
big family in
Braithwaites?
these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Apparently the Braithwaite's house gets burned down, and then
We're gonna bear left here.
when it does get burned down, there's a secret gold bar, so when that place gets burned down, I'm going back. Not to cause trouble, but that's what I do best. You know, I'm gonna have a cig.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House.
I'll be back.
Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Hey, fellas.
Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Carry him over then. Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. No more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to sea and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting.
Thank you.
Caravan on the edge of town behind the church. Horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town's trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses.
You're a
Falling
good
out,
person.
rebel gold. Marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
I'll need to relax someplace.
Fair enough. It looks like it's you and me, old man.
Bye-bye. See you soon. I got a bounty of over $300. This is not good.
Didn't expect to see you back here again. Listen, I'm real sorry for what happened. I was lost in my own head. It was very wrong. I see that now.
Hey, we've all kidnapped someone.
We have?
No, of course not.
Oh, yes. Very good. Well, moving on. How can I be of service? I'll be running this shop long after you're gone. Let's try to make friends, not enemies. What can I do for you, huh?
Let's have a look.
Yeah. Any more guns? I already have these. The cattleman is like my
Remember that island
main
one? Remember that island one that Let's
What?
talk about. Can you pay on that one? The island one. It's not on my computer. It's on my computer. See here.
Listen, you
The
won't take
what?
all day, will you?
The island thing.
The iron?
The island thing. Remember
I
it?
don't know that.
Remember it. You remember it.
No, I really don't.
It's the person that is in Roblox.
Roblox is a bad game for you. It hurts everyone.
I want Roblox.
You're gonna buy something,
I
right?
want Roblox.
Yeah, but where's the Bowser? You suck. I don't like you. Not you, Jude. I'm not talking to you. Oh, the natural disasters. Trash.
Yeah.
Roblox sucks. But you're a little kid, so I understand. I liked it when I was young. Ammunition.
Listen, you won't take all day, will you?
You can pick your one.
Mm.
Repeater cartridges. Pistol. Pistol cartridge. I'm trying to buy as much ammo. Rifle. Velocity.
I want this thing.
What, shoot?
You're gonna buy
What
something,
game?
right?
What did you?
Last.
Yeah, you want Roblox.
Disaster.
Okay, just wait.
You know what? Now, piece of dark chocolate. You
I'm gonna clean my guns.
You want a
This
piece of
should
dark
be fun.
chocolate? Give me it.
That gun seems to be well taken care of.
There.
Give me
Well, if that
That's
gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see.
yes, it is good to see.
That gun seems to be well taken care of. Looks like you're taking care of that weapon.
Yeah,
Good to
shut
see.
up.
Well, if that gun ain't shining,
Oh my
glad
god.
you take care of what's yours.
Wait, that gun ain't shining. Well, if that gun ain't shining. Well, if that gun is not shining.
That, you know. That's a wise investment.
Ooh, a scope. That's gonna be useful for the hunting.
I sniffed someone's bum.
Jude, just know.
You'll notice the difference.
That was a joke. Said that was a joke.
Interested in engraving some? Make that weapon your own.
Run, Murray, alive.
That jolted me.
You okay, boy?
I'm running out of roads. Get
Hey,
right
boy.
here.
Hey, boy.
Wait, there's a mission for Dutch right here.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Well, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
Moonshiner, Canada, wait, America.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though. And it is costing this county its good name. And the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Let me get my guns.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure.
Kiss that
Hey.
girl.
Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy
Lemoyne!
one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
Cool. I'm going in first person because, yeah.
That bed rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that way?
Yeah, I see that wagon.
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try try washing once in a while.
Come on, mister.
Yeah, I found.
Eyes open.
My name is Jillian.
No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
You let me in? There you go.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. They're right again here. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaite. It's a thing.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now. Anyone we find here, bring in alive, understood?
Ooh!
Take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
No, let everybody stop.
This isn't the one I wanted. I wanted this one. There we go. Learn. Jude, look at my revolver. It's gold. Look, it's gold and like it has pearl on the grip. Oh, it's so nice.
I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
handle this.
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job. Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
I'm left-handed,
We'll
so.
take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Remember what he said. We need them alive.
Oh, well. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Crap, I gotta cut my audio. This hurts.
Good work, gentlemen. I think that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him. So,
I think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about the...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
Are we getting out of here then? All right. I'll see you over.
Forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go! You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that. You okay there, old man?
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you have a second wind, this won't be much of a race.
I'm just picking my moment, Dutch.
Go! Sorry, Arthur. This ain't looking good for you. I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.